dira today.
So grabe kay besa nga daghan kayong mga butang ba nga kaning dili ta makibaw nga it becomes a thing di. A lot of things in history siguro nga we will think nga wala to siya. It's not a big deal. Then it becomes like a part of language na ba, part of culture. Walang takibaw, di ba?
Yeah,
And kita nga mga taga-media, you know, dako kay ta og contribution ni ana because we're also part of shaping culture, di ba? So kita Ralph maginahinay kita Ralph kung magamit ta sa atong mikropono, atong power, di ba? So katong mga tigpaminaw, daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw. Asa man mo naminaw karon at takabaw, asam sila naminaw ron na most likely sa website pa.
Sa nanata live.
Oh, live na ta.
Live. Yeah.
Live na ta, asam ta live atong.
We're live in our Facebook at TMC 105.1, YouTube at Tops Media Center, and of course TikTok at Tops Media Center as well.
Piyawa good. Dali agud na live good. Ato ning akong i-share ni ha.
Sige, go.
Mayong adlaw sa ato mga kaigsuonan nga naminaw diha sa ato ang programa. Ako si Jiggy Juice.
And I'm Raf Chavez.
Raf Chavez.
Raf, dili Ralph.
Ralph. Nganong Ralph makitawag ni mo, Ralph?
Mo kan the first time we talked to each other, ang murag na Ralph man nimo. So murag
Nganong na Ralph lagi?
ambot lagi.
Buka.
Na Ralph ni stick na noon.
Anyway, daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw diha. Mga sir o mga moms, kung ganahan mo magpa-shout out, i-mention lang i-comment lang inyong mga pangan diha og inyong mga ngan og inyong mga location siguro. Og kung naa mo yung mga picture, ipakita sa ko sa inyong gibuhat para fair ta kay kamo rin makakita sa mo ang mga gwapo nga mga naong, di ba? Kansi kay ta ba, di ba?
Yeah, lagi.
Kansi kay ta nga kamo rin makakita sa mong naong, tanawa pud mi sa inyong naong. Di ba?
Lagi.
Ako,
ay mo kaulaw.
Ay mo kaulaw. Kami gayo, tanawa, baga kay mi ginawa, mi minauwaw sa mong mga naong, di ba?
Lagi.
Anong mauwam ta sa tong naong ba?
I think
Anong mauwam ta? Unsa may naanang naong di ay? Ngano ka nasabi taw sa actually that's an interesting question. Why is it embarrassing to show your face? Ako, like this has always been my biggest problem. I told you already the story of why I am in radio, right? I am in radio simply because I love the anonymity of it all, right?
Yeah, lagi.
Nga kaning you know, masikat ka pero kay ilan nimo, which is kind of ironic, right? Which is ironic.
Lagi.
Pero ngano ka nga dili man tabatig naong, di ba? Di ba ba? Or basig batig naong pa nganong
Dili.
nganong mauwaw man ta. Sumday na kanang batig naon. Conscious ni nong ko na. Unsam ka katoy. Ay sige. Ay ko pang conscious ni nong ko.
Ay ikaw rin nag-bring up ana, ikaw rin na conscious noon.
Pakita ko sa akong naong, pero pati aring naong na ko. Anyway, kaning mo lagi ba, di ba? Ngano man Ralph tanan mo. Why is it that we are so conscious about kaning our faces being seen? Nga, di ba, naiuban nga, mas may siguro ba nga, kaning, walay video ba, di ba? Di ba? Ay lang nang video, kaning audio lang, ana, di ba? Ano ka na ba? Nganong, unsa may nasa naong, di ba?
Well, I think, ma-conscious ta, ana, tungod kay, you know, it's the first thing people see about us. And
Nganom di.
Namdyan ng, ginaingon ganit nila nga, first impressions always last.
Mo ba?
Oh, unang ginaingon nila.
So why don't you make a good impression? That's the one.
Yeah, lagi.
That's the one that you can control, di ba?
Yeah, pero like
makakontrol man ka sana kay waka ka baon sa imong ipangyaw-yaw diha pero imong naong imong makontrol in the sense nga pwede ka manudlay, di ba? Pwede ka mangilamos, manghimuta, di ba?
lagi.
Ibto nimo imong buhok sa imong ilong kung nilapas, nigawas na sa imong ilong, di ba? Mag-shave ka, so makakontrol ka napita, magsulob ka kaning sakto nga kaning dili bulingot nga sinina. Okay naman siguro na, di ba? Unsa man nag-expect sa mga tao sa imong naong di ay? Di ba?
Who knows, maybe nag-expect sila perfection.
Unsa may gi-expect sa mga tao sa imong naong? What are they expecting to see man di ay?
That's a good question. What are they expecting to see?
Sa ko ang hinumduman bay bago pa ko sa radyo, ang expectation sa mga tao sa imong tingog, ingon sila nga kani si Jiggy, dakong tao ni. Ha? Dakong tao ni kaning gwapo o niya dakong tao ni taas. Ano ba? Pagtanaw sa mga tao ba, asa man si Jiggy? Dara ko diri ma'am. Sige sila hangad-hangad ba?
Lagi.
Ding duko day sila di. Ay, uy na do. Na ikaw day Jiggy dong. Astang buhanga amin nakataas ka dong. Tall, dark, and never mind day ka dong buhanga.
Lagi.
Astang hasula. So na expectations ang mga tao sa imuhang tingog, di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Nagoy usahay ang tingog dili mo match sa sa naong, di ba? Ingon ko na sila ba nga inversely proportional man kuno ng naong sa radio ba? Nga mas gwapo og tingog, mas bati og naong. Ha, tinuod na ba? Tanan mo ba? Ang ako ang naong ba? Kung wala pa ka naka kaning nakakita sa akong naong ba? Unsa imong expectation sa akong tingog ba? Like unsa imong expect ka makadungog ka sa akong tingog. Unsa man kaning dakong tao, gamayng tao, kaning unsa may naong you must have a face behind the voice in your mind ba? Diba? Mayong adlaw naman da JR Espinosa, daghang salamat sa imong pagpaminaw. Nangita siya og Christmas songs. Sige, ato nang patukaron taod, pero karong the next few minutes, a few hours, maghisgot kita og daghang kayong mga butang. In fact, we have a new segment now that we'll talk about later on. So back to the question, Ralph. Unsa man imong
expectations,
Ralph?
Well, I guess when I first heard you, naka-expect pod ko kana taason nga tao.
Taason?
Yeah.
Pero wala ka nakibaas sa taas unsa man?
I think I was thinking siguro like above average or something like that, mga 5'9".
5'9". What's like ba nga 5 billion ko, di ba? Ha? 5 billion.
9'5" day. 9'5".
Na 5 billion. 5 billion.
5 billion day.
So ana ba, di ba? So maybe siguro mahadlok ta nga ang ilahang makit-an maka-disappoint nila. Ako maginang daghan kay kog masugatan sa kaning mga events na ko nga akong gi-hostan, especially kanang mga runs nga daghan kay thousands of people. Nay modul na ko sa nga kaning first time na sigog paminaw nimo since I was a child unya paghuman karon kaning first time ko nakakita nimo niya moingon ko mga tanan ko, are you disappointed? Okay ra? Asa man kaning na-disappoint ka sa inyong nakitaan nga dili mo inyong gi-expect, diba? Maybe we're scared of that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we're scared of disappointing them with the way we look.
Yeah, bitaw. Right? Na. And also katong I think conscious lang jud nga to make a good impression lang jud. Kana especially if we're meeting somebody for the first time, diba? Like making a good impression. Kana lang jud. I think mo nang main reason jud nga we are very conscious about how we look.
We are conscious of how we look because we don't want to make the wrong impression with our face
or a bad impression.
Kaya pasabot imong pagtuo sa imong nang bati. Can you expound? What do you mean by bad impression? Hadlo ka nga igtanaw nako sa imong nang bati siya tingog, bugo ni siya kay batig naon sa man.
No, it's like kung let's say wala pa nimo na complete ang imong let's call it your morning ritual of how you prepare yourself for the day. And we're dali
kuwang kag hilamos na.
No, but
that's a more of a unique and bad example kay dili man na siya. You don't go to the camera or to the stage in front of a crowd ng wakay ligo kadaghanan maligo sa day, di ba?
Oh yeah, obviously.
At amin mo manghilamos siguro ta, di ba?
I think for most people, yes.
Oh, yes. So like anong sa may ikaw na to?
That's a
lisod siya sabton ba, di ba?
Yeah, lisod siya sabton kay
nganong mauwaw man ta ko makita na tong naong eh. Nganong day ang naong sa may naan ang naong kung ngano man nga ganahan ko say magpa-interview atong mga amigo, mga amiga nga kanang kuan jig kanang walay kamera, di ba?
Yeah, lagi.
Maybe siguro way make up ano bitaw? Pero wala kasabot ba nga ang pinaka-importante manggod sa usa ka interview or pinaka-importante nga aspeto sa usa ka tawo ang iyang personalidad, di ba? And the face is just one, like a small part of it, di ba?
A window to your personality.
A window to your personality, pero dili na siya automatically nga mo gawas din ang imuhang pagka ikaw based on the face, di ba? Don't judge a book by its cover, di ba? So kanang cover nimo basig gwapo-gwapo lang ni bugo diay, di ba? Di ba? Posible, di ba?
Yeah, diba? That's a possibility.
Yeah, nasa uban nga, gwapa pa, bright pagyud. Astang
like
kuyawa, di ba? Yan nasa uban nga buang nga nang tohan no. Abi na ko kaning Inglesero kay nastaran bisdak making buang day. Napoy nana, di ba?
Yeah, napod.
Kita ka ng kanang mga puti usahay nga maay kay mo binisaya usay mas maay pang mo binisaya nato nakakita ka na usahay.
Yeah.
Kinsa na sila?
Ang
Nana sila yung katong nagkantag Morena Girl, di ba?
kato sila.
Kinsa ito sila?
Sige, group pod nila. Kalimot ko sa pangalan nila.
Anyway.
It's been a while since I've seen
I
them.
know. So ang atong programa karon Ralph, pasabta ko na atong mga kigsuunan be kay murag first time na nato. This will be the first of a monthly thing that we do here on 105.1 TMC. Once again, maayong adlaw sa atong mga naminaw sa atong website Tops Media Center. All of our friends who are listening to us and watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, if you want a message, if you want some shout outs and greetings and whatnots, kung naamoy mga pangutana, naamoy mga suggestion, naamoy topic nga ganahan nato hisgutan, naamoy ganahan ipakita namo, i-message lang mi sa among comment section sa Facebook Tops Media Center. Do it now. Unsa atong programa ron, Ralph? Go ahead.
Well, today is the start of a new monthly nga segment. Ang plano for now is monthly nga segment.
Okay.
Where we can ask Jiggy anything.
Uy!
Na just a title.
Uy!
Pwede na to pangutanan si Jiggy any kind of
Ako na
question.
ipangutano ni mo, Ralph?
Kita na po
Ay!
ang naana na kayta.
Ni bay?
Naana na kayta si Jiggy na siya gi-interview. Karon si Jiggy na pod ang i-interview.
Naunsa.
Ibali na pod na to.
Sa maning idea ha bay, nabuang mo eh. Sa mukha ni na. Now I'm uncomfortable. Na-conscious na ko sa hinapay oh.
Lagi work. Di ba?
Ang hinapay, makita na uban ako.
So, feel na ko ma-understand na nimo gamay ang kan.
Pentel pen ba akong butang uban we? Pentel pen dia?
Wala.
Kay pentel pen dia?
Wala ako kadala.
By the way, mayong hapon ni Kuya Magic dia og atong mga swimmers sa MIS Maria Montessori International School murag ni Salmot man ang iyahang mga chikiting sa usa ka swimming Olympics.
Really?
Kuyawan ko Olympics asa man sa LA asa man yung Olympics mo? Olympics day? Olympics day. But anyway, good luck to you, Kuya Magic. And also today is actually a very significant day. Before we start, I'm just trying to delay. Today is also the day when they will announce the nursing board exams passers.
Oh, really?
That's today. So my daughter is in pins and needles. Is
crossing her fingers.
Crossing her fingers and anything that she can cross. So good luck to all of the nursing board examinees who took the board exams just a few weeks ago. Mugawas ang resulta karon, and you will be the first to know, you guys, here in 105.1 TMC. So times up. Ang atong mga kigsuunan nga naminaw og nananaw nato, pwede mangutanan nako.
Yes.
Nya na tay mga advanced questions, di ba?
Yes, uban na naka
sige Rafa. Ayaw lang mo ka disappoint ha. Nakita na mo sa akong naong. Unya makadungog mo sa akong mga tubag, ako ning paninguhaon nga maka-answer ko sa inyong mga pangutana as best as I can. Go ahead, Ralph. Let's do this.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
But we'll start off with a few questions from me, Sad. To start us off, we'll start with a few questions from me. So, nabatay drum roll dire?
Drum roll, kita tag drum roll.
Nabatay drum roll.
Nakalimot na ko ni atong sound effects kay dugay-dugay na ko nakagamit ani atong sound
Lagay
effects.
ako sad.
Ano lang. And now the first question. Go ahead.
All right. And our first question from yours truly. What's the first thing you usually do right after waking up? How do you start your day, Jigs?
Oh my goodness. You know, I have to be honest with you. I have two aging parents. They're in their 80s, right? And I always check on them on my phone. So ako yung tanawon akong cellphone kung nabes sila message nako, mo text ko nila, kamusta na mo diha? Because although they're not alone, but still I live about a good 20 minutes away from them with no traffic. So that's the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning because of my aging parents. I check my phone. Not for anything, but for kaning my parents kaning situation sa ilang situation, especially karon nga sigig bagyo, sigig earthquake, di ba? So sigig pangutana gyud Okay ra mo diya ana. So muna
Mm,
ako ang
okay.
muna akong tubag.
All right, all right. And our next question, mukuha ta sa isa ka pre-sent in question sa
Okay,
atong
tama.
mga na-inform daan of this.
Kinsa man imong inform daan. Wa ko nakibaw ani da. Sa muka ni Ralph. Oy, kalagot
Kani
mo Ralph.
kay gikan ni Carlo, Carlo Jimenez.
Okay.
Nangutana siya nga kan.
Carlo Jimenez? Wa ko
Mm.
kailan ng Carlo Jimenez.
What's one everyday item you can't leave home without?
What's one everyday item you can't leave home without?
Mm-mm.
Home item.
Oo.
How do you define a home item? Unsa man na?
Something lang nga naa sa imong balay nga
You can't, I can't
murag,
live without.
you need to bring with you every day ba?
Mm.
Aside of course, siguro aside of course sa imong cellphone
A
and
cell
all
phone
that.
is not a home item, right?
Yeah, probably not. No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
What man siguro? Brief? Unsa man like? It's not a home item. What's a home item? I don't bring anything from home.
Okay.
I mean, I have a lot of stuff in the car, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they are not home items. Like
yeah, not necessarily.
I don't have any home items that I bring. Well, I can say a mug.
A
Perhaps
mug.
a mug, yeah, a mug.
Okay,
mug.
yeah.
I would say a coffee mug, but I leave it here in the station. I have like several mugs here
Yeah.
lying around
Yeah.
somewhere,
Gipang tago na namo.
gathering kaning lumot and dust, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I actually don't bring a lot of stuff from the home. Ikaw, nari kay na doon na yun. Saman, dalimisan ni mo. Saman, what do you mean, man? What kind of a question is that? Saman, Jimenez.
I'm not sure.
Maybe a mirror, maybe our life-size mirror. Magdadam ko pirmi na.
Oh yeah, or pwede ka ng pocket mirror. Pwede ka ng pocket mirror. I think that's a home item, di ba?
Wala na magdag mirror rin. Na may cellphone.
Na naman yung cellphone lagi.
Pareha na nagrilo. Ano yung magrilo? Magrilo gyapon ng uban kay.
For kan lang, for style.
Style lang kuno iba. Actually ako sad ba, di ko magsulod og digital nga rilo ba kanang ilang gitawag og iWatch, di ba?
Oh yeah, mga nana.
iPhone, Apple Watch day.
Apple Watch.
Kay kuan man good, mosamot ko og ka reliant sa ako ang cellphone. So, kumunta na ako sa akong rilo oras ra gyud. Oras ra gyud ba?
Yeah.
Pareha ra gud og kaning cellphone niya atong una nga tawag ra gyud, di ba?
Yeah.
So karon kung I will have one more reason to look at my phone, mas more opportunities for distraction. So ganahan ko nga nay rilo ra gyud.
Yeah lagi.
Mo na ako ang kaning murag ako ang motto ba. Plus, they say in fashion, this is a fashion advice, you have to wear at least one classic.
One classic.
In your outfit, there has to be like one classic, maybe something from your mom, from your dad, from your grandpa, or whatever. And usually, it's usually a watch that lasts that long, di ba? So wear a classic.
Dili pwede brief.
Kuyaw na kayo. Basig ang brief sa imong lolo kaning gikan pa nagubat. Basig na yung buslot sa mga tangkinigira nga gi-atake sa Pilipinas sa mga Hapon niya tunguna. Sa muka ng brief oy.
Ni comment ay si Sir JR Espinosa. Yan na siya nga. Shout out kay Marlon. Man to nawa man ang kon. Nawa yung message.
Anyway.
Basta naulaw siya sa yung shout out. Na-delete man ni Sir.
So ask me anything, you guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to comment it in our Facebook page and our YouTube. You can ask Jiggy Juice anything. This is the same Jiggy that used to be called Jiggy Junior. Okay, I dropped the Junior when I finally grew up 30 years after.
Yeah.
So you can simply call me Jiggy, or you can call me Jiggy Juice, or you can call me Juice, or you can call me Jusko. Whatever you wish to call me. But you can ask me anything. I'll give you the opportunity to ask me anything under the sun.
I shout out to Marlon Aureliano.
Oy, Marlon Aureliano mo ni siyang top-notch DJ sa Cebu. Sus, ay makalupig kaning Marlon Aureliano. Idol kay ni nako siya. Sus, idol kay ni siya na nako kilabot sa mga chicks po, kilabot sa mga kolehiyala. Sus, yawa ning Marlon.
Di ba gainan ka nga kan, you can call me Jusko.
Oh, Jusko.
Oh, what if we call you Zaldico? Kay nata isa ka question diri sa atong comments.
Zaldico.
Kay Maria Glenda Suico.
Okay.
Tanong siya, if you were Zaldico,
okay,
what's next?
If I were Zaldico,
what's next?
What's next? Oh my God. First of all, I don't know who Zaldico is. I mean, I've heard of Zaldico through the news. I'm sure
Yeah,
you know
lagi.
more. You know about Zaldico. I know as much as you know about Zaldico. Wa kay ko inibaw na ning Zaldico sa kay he's actually not a very popular figure before the scandal, di ba?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mura man ni siya dili magini siya kaning kongresista in the sense nga he's representing a district. He's actually representing unsa tawag na nila kanang kanang sana
What district?
not a district kana bang what do you call that again party list.
Ay, party
Party
list.
list man siya.
Ah,
Dili
yeah,
man
yeah,
siya
yeah.
representante sa usa ka distrito. So di kay ko kailan ning Zaldico. Pero if I were Zaldico, I would slowly siguro go to a surgeon and transform my face and look for a place that I can change my name and identity and just disappear, man. That's what I would do.
I-reset na lang din yun.
Murag damn if he does, damn if he doesn't. Murag,
Yeah, yeah.
murag gitawag nila og lose-lose situation gini si Zaldico ba. So mo na akong maton ba. To be honest with you, I'd rather just disappear from the face of the earth. Seriously.
We're gone.
And
Out na lang yun.
that can be done, you know. That can be done.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
can be.
You can
It
even
can
you
be.
can even quote unquote die. You know, as far as the world thinks, right? There
yeah.
are many billionaires or even just millionaires who have disappeared from the face of the earth, and people have thought that they have died all this time, but
Yeah.
they actually just
They moved to a third world country, basically.
moved to not necessarily a third world country, but
But yeah, somewhere else.
yeah, you know, as far as the world thinks, patay na sila, but they're not.
Yeah, they're in a whole new country today.
Yeah.
We have another question
Okay, go ahead.
sa atong comment section.
Okay.
Kanina pagikan. Mubalik na ba ito sa atong comment section kay na si Sir J.R. Espinosa na
Okay.
matana siya.
Okay.
When daw ta mo balik sa 105.1 megahertz?
Megahertz. Hapit na gamay na kuwang ang ato ang magong antena naguba magud tungod sa atong mga bagyo, sa earthquake, unya karaan na sa natong antena. So atong natay gipaabot nga antena nga moabot gikan sa atong gipalitan ni paghuman temporarily we will be up and running hopefully. He was supposed to fix ang atong amigo nga technician was supposed to fix it last Monday pero nag-uwan man, nagbagyo
Yeah,
man.
lagi.
Unya, nag-uwan na po the day after. Unya, he can't make it today. So, Friday na siya mabalik.
Friday na siya.
So, hulbuton to niyang antena. Unya, human, ipahimo to niyang iyahang ipahimo. Unya, hopefully by next week, we're going to be up and running. Hopefully, kung dili mag-uwan kay lisod man kay ikat-kat gud diha sa
Yeah,
kwan bay
lagi.
sa tower bay kung uwan bay kay
Lagi gani.
sa kuyo mo drive lang ka diri padung sa taas labi na ka mukat-kat og tower laliman lang kana kung nya mag-uwan kanang slide kayo di ba kuyo
Lagi.
kayo
Kuyo di bitaw kayo.
kayo bay
It's not an easy job, and we need to take it slowly and
seriously also
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah.
100. Okay, so pwede na tayo move on to
Ask Me Anything, that's the name of the program. Mayong adlaw ni mo di Irene Salazar Conde Tamayo, Andrew Jambalos. Daghang salamat sa inyo pagtanaw. Thank you so much for watching. This is AJA Ask Jiggy Anything, Ask Me Anything. The tables have been turned. It's your turn to ask me anything. Go ahead.
And the next question is from me.
Oh,
Okay.
from me.
Yeah, it's from me na pod, one of my questions.
Okay.
What's a small habit nga you're proud of?
A small habit that I am proud of. Do I have a habit?
Or any kind of habit, small or big.
Habit.
You could be oddly proud of. Something you do
Oddly proud of.
regularly.
A habit that I'm proud of.
Mm-mm.
Well, I don't know if I'm proud of it. Well, I guess I am. I try to learn something new every day. I try to learn something. Not maybe every day is an understatement. In everything that I do, I want it to be a kind of learning experience. So, kung na ako'y buhaton, in my head, ang akong pagka-utilitarian is kaning, like, what did I learn? You know, like
Mm-mm.
what
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that? What was that? You know, so maybe if that's a habit, is that a habit?
I definitely
Could
say it's
would
a
you
habit.
consider that a habit? So yeah,
Uh,
I try to learn something new every time, not just every day, but every time,
every time you do
every time.
something.
So sometimes mura kog sometimes diba murag ang atong utok mo gud na mo gunay just like a computer, a brain,
Mm.
our brain also has a kind of memory ba na murag na capacity ba
Lagi.
to learn ba. So sahay because always in learning mode all the time, sometimes kung mamina kog mga Beethoven, mga Mozart, mga Bach, nindot kay akong feeling nga kanang I don't have to absorb anything bitaw. Yeah, my
Yeah.
daughter who always is always studying, especially for the board exams, which by the
Mm.
way will be announced today. The
Yeah.
nursing board exams results will be today. Samukan siya maminaw sa ako ang paminawon mo nang sige sa headphones pod sa sala kay or sa silong kay kaning kung magtuon ka, you don't wanna hear anything,
Yeah,
any
yeah.
information ba.
Yeah, lagi.
She's really focused, but she doesn't wanna hear anything, especially if it's a medical, because I love listening to kaning medical or health podcasts and all of that stuff ba. So samukan siya maminaw ba nga, Dad, mura gatuon mo dad, you know, like just can you not
We're
kaning
mix
mix it
up
up
na. Yeah.
with what I'm studying. So yeah.
So trying to learn something
Yeah, yeah.
in every day and
Every moment, yeah.
every moment.
Like,
So
right now I'm learning something.
yeah, which
Yeah,
is
yeah. I'm learning about your line of questioning. I was expecting it to go a certain way, and I'm surprised that it went this way, which is fine too, right?
okay.
I don't know if your line of questioning is based on your personal and actual curiosity,
Mm.
or maybe you're thinking about what people might want to ask me
Mm.
kind of questions. So I'm thinking those are the things that I'm thinking about right now. So yung mga pangutanan niya, gikan ba rin niya or gikan baka ni sa ang iyahang desire
Mm.
to be able to represent a wider audience, to get more listeners and all of that stuff. Because that's what we're all trying to do here, right?
Yeah, it is.
We're all
It's
trying
part of it.
to gather listeners. We're in the business of attention, right? And
Yeah,
we would
like
like to get your attention. That's why I want you to ask me anything. It's your turn. This doesn't happen all the time. You know, I'm rarely I'm rarely the one being asked. Right? I'm
Yeah,
usually
like
on the other side asking questions. In fact, yesterday we had a really good interview, which we're going to be posting very soon.
Mm-mm.
We had a nice interview with Denver Torres, who is a book author, an author of his latest travelogue, a travel book, a collection of essays, Travel Like a Goat and other essays. Yeah.
I guess maybe we can we give like a little hint sa ating viewers unsa day pasabot sa travel like a goat. Unsa yung meaning sa title?
Well, the book actually is a collection of essays. Like I said, onya Travel Like a Goat is one of the essays in the book. So mo siya
okay.
mahogong kung album pa na siya, kung music album pa na siya niya dong una when people still sold their music in albums.
Yeah.
There's a title track.
Yeah.
Murag the first thing that they will release or the title track. So ang title track sa iyahang collection of essays is Travel Like a Goat.
Like a
Ang goat niyan, I was asking him, anong goat man? He actually said, he mentioned he saw a I think a goat in Vietnam who was climbing a very steep mountain, and he likened his traveling. He wished he could travel like that, like a goat ba who can climb steep mountains.
Yeah, like
Dili na like greatest of all time goat day or whatever. Goat day an actual kanding gud
yeah.
which
Literal
actually
today.
which actually surprised me. But I mean, a goat can travel like a goat, you know, like anyway.
Like LeBron James.
Yeah.
We're naanad ra kita sa kanwa sa kanang mga sports terminologies.
Correct.
Sige ratag tanaw og NBA recently.
Correct. What about and it's really refreshing sa
Mm-mm.
to hear something like that, and that idea of the greatest of all time actually never occurred to them or to him, right?
Yeah.
So it's nice to it's really fascinating. fascinating to talk to people. I don't think there's a boring person in the world.
Mm.
I think everybody is interesting.
Mm-mm.
That's what I really sincerely believe in. If you just find the time to talk to people, they're so freaking interesting.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
we can kanang get past sa kanang murag awkwardness sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
people can be socially awkward man jud.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So and just getting
Yeah.
through those moments pa sa naman din na usually sa so
Yeah,
good.
correct. Well, we're especially kung first time mo nakita, di ba?
Lagi.
And especially now nga our social skills are greatly challenged because of social media because murag most of the time we don't talk to people face to face. We just
yeah.
chat with them. In fact, a funny thing is going on right now, di ba, Ralph, nga mura og texting is the way to go now. And sometimes some people even think that calling somebody is a big intrusion.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean? Like murag, it's really a big deal now ba if you have to call somebody when you can just text them. Yeah. So it's
okay.
now so ang atong social skills has greatly transformed. So having a face-to-face conversation, having to look at somebody in the eye, is awkward to a lot of people. Seriously, di ba? Di ba ba? Kanang, some people can't even look at you face to face, di ba? Some of them, right?
Yeah.
Na awkward gito ba because of social media, and we're still trying to figure things out. I think,
Yeah.
especially if you are kaning internet native, right? Kanang nimata
Lagi.
ka with the internet ba, and then that's all you know.
Yeah.
So daghan kay mga awkward ng mga tao karon.
Yeah, it reminds me sa kanang bago ra ni balik ang students from online classes for 2 years, and the teachers had a hard time getting the students to interact with them sa mga discussions nila. Like murag they likened it to the students just all of them turning off their cameras sa Zoom class basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, is this an actual event in UP or what?
In schools everywhere.
Okay.
Especially sa mga elementary schools. Kay they weren't socializing with anybody outside of the internet for 2 years, and then doing it in person after all that time murag
Lahi gyud ba
Yeah.
nga makig-interact ka og tao face to face? Lahi
lahi
gyud.
ra jud siya.
Lahi gyud nga kaning mag-chat-chat lang ka. Di ba kanang mga games usahay mga video games naman na yung mga chat group, di ba?
Yeah, mga voice chat.
On the outside sometimes you can play with a group of people, di ba? And in many ways that's still also social interaction, di ba?
It is.
Pero lahi yun ang face to face.
Lahi
Lahi yun.
There's an element to human connection ba nga murag dili kay makuha sa kanang online nga mga interactions.
Like you can maybe smell the person, you can see their body language.
Yeah.
You can see their clothes, clothes are important, and not because of anything. It's important for me. It's important because it's how the person feels about the meeting, pananglitan, right? For example, if you're in a job interview, right?
Yeah,
So kung ikaw ang interviewer, magtanaw ka sa tao iyang gisulob, so he probably kung nag-t-shirt na siya, nagkamison lang siya, nag-shorts, he's probably not serious about his job, di ba?
Yeah, lagi.
So importante sana siya. And so on and so forth. So yeah, a lot of people are awkward now.
Yeah, very. Well, moving on to our next question, I guess makabalik na po sa atong question sa atong live.
Okay.
Nangotanan po balik si Miss Glenda Suico.
Okay.
Your thoughts on the recently concluded controversial outcome of Miss Universe 2025?
To be honest with you, I get my information when it comes to beauty contest from my son, because my son's girlfriend is a beauty queen, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually had this conversation with him just a few nights ago, just to see how much he has become a beauty contest expert by osmosis because
Aficionado.
of his girlfriend, right? Ingon siya nga ang top 5 ko no. Kung imong balihon mo ko sakto nga order kuno makadaog unta to kuno. Oh,
Ah,
he felt nga fifth should have been first. Second should have been fourth should have been second,
second and
and third
third should.
sakto gyud ko tong Philippines ko no. O niya kato ko nung Thailand o katong what's the Thailand o ang Mexico kuan ko na to sila kaning
Fifth to fourth.
fourth o fifth ko na to
Uh-huh.
sila. And he said that because somebody actually tried to ask AI based on the questions, based on the answers of the
Mm.
questions asked during the final stage
Yeah, yeah.
of the Miss Universe. Fifth should have been first, and fourth should have been second. So ang Miss Philippines kaning sakto na to ya, sakto na to ya,
Sakto ra yung
sakto na to ya. So muna siya. So that's how I feel about it. I still do not understand. And I get it because there's an audience for beauty contest,
Mm.
but I still don't understand why there are still contests to judge people how beautiful they are. You know what I mean?
Okay,
You
yeah,
know,
okay, yeah,
I mean, like,
gets.
it's probably more of a philosophical disagreement. It's not
Mm.
really like because I understand, like beauty should be celebrated and so on and so forth, right?
Mhm, yeah,
But
yeah.
like just like just like art, diba? Like paintings, like
Mm-mm.
it's beauty is relative, diba? And
Yeah, yeah.
and um and it really depends on the eye of the beholder. But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's fun. It I get it. It's fun, But morag yeah, I mean like as long as we consume something, as long as we watch something, there will always be that something. So in this case, there will always be beauty contest because we're a beauty contest crazy country, right? The
Yeah, yeah.
Philippines is naagi miss
Everywhere.
every barangay. That's why bitaw
Yeah.
nag-show ni si Glinda og miss kay kada iskina naay basketball, naay miss, di ba? Usahay gali ang ni basketball o sa miss po ng kandidato.
Oo, lagi.
Umot nganong kuyo kito siya nga ang kandidatuha nga may pa kayong basketball niya. Muse dito.
Yeah, that is a thing. That is a thing here. Ang atong pageant culture is very
Grabe kayo.
Grabe jud bitaw
Oh,
kayo.
by the way, unsa man ang programa ni Glenda? Unsa man nganong wala may miss karon? Wednesday man ta karon.
Yeah. Wala show karon pero this Friday ang first show since our internet got destroyed by the Typhoon Tino. So ang first show back since Tino is going to be this Friday.
Unsa man about?
Fun. She's bringing na siya bagong co-host sa iyang
Kinsa man iyang
Miss
co-host
Smith.
be?
Si Blair Suico.
Blair Suico.
Mm.
Blair? Di ba?
Yung anak.
Wait a minute. Abi na ko babae to iyang co-host.
Yeah, babae, Blair.
Kinsa man dito yung sa iyang DJ nga anak de?
Si Bowen.
Bowen dito di ay.
Oh.
My goodness. Kana mo kung Blair pag tuon ako lalaki nang ngan.
Really?
Yeah.
Blair?
Is that a male name? I know a Blair nga lalaki.
I've always thought Blair was a girl's name.
Wow, I didn't know that. Mayong adlaw ni mo diha, Troy Digamo from 40 the Band.
Ooh.
Or sa tawag niya na, Cool Jacks, ang iyang bandang line sa sa Canada pa ni Australia. Nakalimutan ko. Australia siguro ni. Troy Digamo, we're doing Ask Me Anything. Kung nakay pangutanan ako, Troy, just post it on the socials, okay? If you have any question for me. What else is your next question? You guys go ahead, continue.
Of course. Moving on to our next question, makuha na po balik sa mga preset na to nga questions.
Okay.
Gikan ni kay Mira Santos.
Mira Santos. Kinsa man si Mira Santos in town?
Secret.
Okay.
What's your go-to comfort food when you've had a
Oy.
long day?
Go-to comfort food. Go-to comfort food when I had a... Well, if I've had a long day, I won't have time to
have
to
you have to eat something.
To eat something. Go-to comfort food. That's a good question. But if I have to think hard, I like wine and cheese. Right?
Okay.
So if I had a long day, a stressful day, and if I have some wine on my shelf, and if I have some cheese. I do that, and and then because wine makes me sleepy,
Mm.
so I'll probably watch something and then and head to bed after.
Okay. It's fun. It's a way to wind down.
Yeah, wind down. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
wind down. Pun intended, right? But yeah, that would be my go-to comfort food. But kind of comfort food, good. It could also mean like like hamburger or
Oh yeah, something like
spaghetti, di
that.
ba?
No.
But I think I like kanang what do you call it, grazing, kanang like cold cuts and like olives and
Oh, I'm not a foodie person,
yeah,
so
yeah. So
di ko sure
stuff
sa
like that. I
term.
like that. But wine and cheese is fine with me.
Mm.
That's kind of my go-to comfort food if because you don't have to cook it also. You have to
Yeah,
prepare,
true,
just
true.
slice it. Pwede mga
Diretso
bartohon lang
lang.
nga kanang cheddar cheese lang good.
Oh, lagay mo
Oh,
yan na.
yeah, it depends lang on how you eat it that makes it special. Yung mga hinahinayon
Ah.
mo. Yeah. Basta bartohon na kayo nga wine pero just hinahinayon og butang ni nindot nga wine glass. Amor nagmumahal. Mas
So,
mahal, mas mahal pa ang wine glass kaysa wine itself.
so na day proper nga technique to eating cheese and wine.
I don't know. Wala gud na si moto nimo ni imong wala gud basta
Char lang.
char lang gud char. Basta the idea is to just have something to eat that makes you sleepy.
Okay.
Because I'd like to
okay.
be able to go to sleep after a long day. Right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, understandable.
So
Ni clarify day si Troy Digamo na siya na I'm in Toronto, bro. And he says, see you guys in January. Ooh, what's happening?
Pirmi man na siya mo, mura man nagapuyo na sa Pilipinas si Troy. Magulian gina siya pirmi dire kay daghan makay mga gigs, mga concerts and stuff.
Okay. Sir Troy, why not visit Tops when you get back here?
He's been here many times.
I like it. Is that TMC?
Yeah, he also was here. We
really?
actually interviewed him a few months ago. I think early last or this year.
Early this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
In case you're wondering what you're listening to, guys, you're listening to me. My name is Jiggy Juice. Right beside me is Ralph. This is a segment we call Ask Jiggy Anything. You can ask me anything under the sun.
Sun.
Anything under the sun.
All right. So, itong next question, it's going to be from me na pod.
Okay.
If you could instantly master bisag unsa nga hobby just for fun, what would it be?
Ano sing hobby ba?
Any kind of.
Are you
why
like
not?
You're always asking about hobbies. What do you mean by
Like
is it a skill? Do you mean like a skill?
Yeah,
or a hobby, like
or just like the skills to a hobby, like crochet or
okay.
crocheting, or knitting or painting.
I'd like.
Or
what was your question again?
like if you could master any.
If I could master, I'm actually in my trying to learn phase now. I'm watching and reading as much as I can about pickleball. If I could master pickleball instantly, I'd do it right now. I would.
Pickleball.
Yeah, grabe kay ko ka-intense ba? My first pickleball was just a few weeks ago.
Really?
Kuyaw, bayig. Ang akong kinuptan sa ako ang racket, murag ping-pong, kaya I'm a ping-pong player, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm not good at it, but I play ping-pong.
Yeah.
And ako kinuptan, murag kaning ping-pong. Akong gipost ang ako ang photo first time ko nag-pickleball, bagi korihian na ko, oy, dili na mo yung pagkupot, murag man kag ping-pong player. So that's the hobby that I would learn.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah. Ang pickleball kay kanang where siya it plays out like lawn tennis, diba?
Yeah. I first of all, I thought nga pickleball is a new sport. Dugay na makay ni di.
Really?
It's been there for a long time. Like even maybe ahead of or dungan sila sa tennis. Combination of tennis and table tennis.
Okay.
So it's really that, and the ball is plastic and it doesn't bounce as strong as a ping pong ball and a tennis ball. So hinera yung untol, but the rules are similar.
Similar. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, mas gamay man ang court, right?
Yeah, correct. Maybe like one full basketball court can accommodate 4 pickleball slots. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so it's really small.
Small, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So ganahan jud ko ba kay I like movement mga goodbye. Like I really because it's so easy to sleep, man. Like I was just the other not yesterday but the other day, like I was just lying down. Yeah, I was like already dressed in my bicycle shorts and in my running shirt and my socks. Kanya gatalig si ko gamay ba hidegda sa ko niya. Bugnaw kay ba lami agyo di katug kalagot eh. So
Mm-mm.
away na bang human ben alas 10 na lang. Gatagal karang mangita man imong utok kung di jud ka ganahan ba imong utok mangita gyud rason nga nung di ka makabuhat sa ganahan imong buhaton.
Mm-mm.
Aga taligsik di sa kumudagan oy ana bitaw. So this is really a mind over matter thing bay para nako
Yeah,
bay
yeah.
nga kanang exercise gyud imo gyud ang hunonaon nga imo gyud ang pildihon nga dili ka mag-exercise kay kanang exercise man gud kung sige ka exercise mas ganahan ka mag-exercise kay mangita imong
Mm-mm.
lawas
Yeah, yeah.
kung mo submit ka sa imong katapulan which is the default mode of most human beings, right?
It is. It
Lam
is.
mas lami ang katuga, di ba? I mean, like
Yeah.
I don't like sleeping, but based on the effects that it has on me now, I've enjoyed
Mm.
sleeping because lahi ra gyud kung sakto ka gatog sa. Lahi
Yeah,
lahi
yeah.
lahi ra gyud.
Later dyan ang
Ang
gana.
imong utok ba mas sharp ka, imong
Mm.
pananaw sa kalibutan mas nindot, mas dili ka sa puton, di ba? Imong mga problema murag dili insurmountable
Yeah, yeah.
kung kuwang gagatog,
Wala.
mas kigamay nga problema, di murag end of the world na.
Kaya mong buto na ka diretso. Okay, ni-comment ay si General Wheaton.
Oy, saan ni?
An awesome afternoon, Jiggy and
Oh.
Raf.
Oh.
Your TMC superfan, General, checking
Oh,
in.
what's your question, Janro? Ask me anything, Janro. Sige,
Mm.
sige promote na imong kono. Sige gag promote diha.
Lagi.
Anyway, we'll talk to him about that
Mm-mm.
event of his. Nagin na siya mga mental events. I know Janro's story. He's a very kaning nice person. He's actually Dutch.
Oh, really?
He's Dutch and anyway. Yes.
Mm,
What's
yeah.
your next question, Ralph? Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep them coming, bro. Come on, man. I
So
want something
are-
more philosophical. Something
okay.
something deeper, man. Come on.
Okay, something. Okay, look.
Come on,
Moving
man.
on to the deeper questions, then. What's a belief you used
Oy.
to hold strongly,
Oh,
but later changed?
what's a belief that I used to hold strongly but have later changed?
Unsa man?
Interesting. That's an interesting question.
Nakahuna dyan siya. Oh.
Well, the low-lying fruit is religion, right? I mean, I was
okay.
I was born and raised Catholic. I was educated by a Catholic school when I was in grade school. And problema lang ako, high school na ko, na UP mga good. So muna yung naka-irehis siguro na ako siguro. Amot lang na, na-irehis na baka Ralph, pero muraga, it sort of made me more critical ba, more skeptical.
Skeptic.
Sige lang kong pangutana bang anong why ano ba dili lang ko yes bitaw ano bitaw. So that would be the easy answer, right?
Yeah.
Nga atong una, because I was a child and I didn't know any better, muna akong pagtuo ni tando lang sa ko gitulo sa akong amahan ug sa akong
Yeah,
inahan ug sa akong eskwelahan, di ba?
Yeah.
Pero karon nga dako-dako na ko nga na ko'y sa akong kaugalingon nga pagpananaw sa kalibutan, medyo nausab na siya. I am no longer that child who just says yes to whatever anybody says in that particular case, based on your question, religion. So I am more open-minded now when it comes to that. I'm no longer firm and devout believer of organized religion. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, besides ang imong religious views, what about something else?
Yeah, that's why. That's why, because that's a low-lying fruit, right? I mean, that's easy. What else? Daghan jud guys siguro, pero dili ko makinumdum siguro.
Is this a part of the problem of
Uh,
transitioning from junior to juice?
what beliefs did I hold before outside of religion that I no longer
Or that you've changed? Yeah.
that has changed now? Wow. Well, yeah, this I always thought, this is a more recent discovery. And I tend to agree with this personal discovery. This is not new. I just found out about this just fairly recently. I thought corruption is something that's extra spicy in the Philippines. I thought nga Filipinos and the Philippines is the most corrupt country in the world. But as it turns out, there are a lot of corrupt countries. There are many corrupt countries like the United States, like China, like Vietnam, and corruption is not a Filipino phenomenon.
Yes.
It is a worldwide phenomenon, but some nations are just better at running their country in spite
in spite
of the corruption, right?
Okay.
Because kanang corruption magud, it could be just a personal thing. No, dili mo ginamahimo nga tanang tao sa imong kompanya, tanang tao sa imong gobyerno kaning masaligan nimo na yung mga bad eggs, di ba? So kanang corruption given na siya. Naagid na in the same way nga naagid krimen sa usa ka society, di ba?
Yeah.
So given na siya. So ang diferensya lang siguro nila sa nato, that's why we're still lagging behind is the way they run their country generally speaking ba. So like ingon sila kanang atong mga economic principles, mga economic laws, like atong mga branches of government and all of that stuff. Daghang kayong mga maybe what we're doing wrong ba, that also weighs us down as a nation, but not just corruption. Of course, corruption is a given. It should be a given because there's always going to be bad elements in any government, in any society.
Okay. So that's a very, very interesting thing.
That's actually a kind of a recent belief because I've always thought, number one in corruption, right?
Oh,
right?
lagi.
And then, I mean, if you look at the United States and what Donald Trump is doing, he seems very corrupt. You know what I mean? Like, kuya pa jud yung corruption ba? Kaya dili man siya mangawat o ganing, it doesn't look like it. We don't know for a fact, right? Lahi yung style, baka kanang maghimo siya cryptocurrency, ngayaha, mamaligya siya o ganing, butang ko ataya aning tohan na, ano ba, like, kaning kapal kay ba? Kaning mga awat sa tubangan ninyo ba? Like you're not supposed to use your position to enrich yourself, right?
Or to promote products or something like that.
Paghuman kaning I remember before nga Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton or Barack Obama would be criticized because they had hefty speaking engagement talent fees, like $200,000 if you want a former president to speak, right? And like people were saying, "Hey, what's up with that? Why is he making money?" But he's already retired. He's no longer president of the Republic of the United States, or the Republic of the United States of America, right? So they were making a big deal out of that. Nya karon grabe na kay kablatant ng corruption ba? Like, and they say China is also a very corrupt society. So Vietnam is also a corrupt society. Thailand, grabe mang corruption ba? I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it's a given.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there. So we have to have guardrails as a society. That the laws have to be able to curtail corruption, right?
And at the same time, we have something that helps push the country forward in spite
of the corruption. No? Muna akong gisulti ba nga, maybe in another episode, which will take a long time to discuss, legalizing corruption. Maybe ato lang illegalize yung corruption. Kuto bra sa 5% ang imuhang kawaton. Sige, gangan ako 5%. Lapas kay 5% ibitay saga. Ano ba, di ba?
Magdadyo ta padulong ana.
That's the only way you can control something, right? If you know it, right?
Yeah, I guess
same
maybe.
Same principle as drugs, ba? Like marijuana, for example, it's legalized in some parts of the world, di ba?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, go ahead, continue. Next question, please. I don't want to stay with that. It's too controversial.
It might be too much.
Yeah.
So sa atong sunod nga pangutana di ay, this one gikan na pa di sa ako. If you could relive one moment exactly as it happened, what would it be? Or relive one moment in your life? Unsa man?
Sorry. What was that again?
Okay, if you could relive one moment of your life exactly as it happened, like word for word, bar for bar, same thing, what moment would it be?
Relive.
Yeah, relive it. Any moment.
Is it something that I can remember, or it doesn't have to be? But I know.
Okay, it's just like a moment in your life, any kind of moment. If you don't remember the full details, pa ito sad. So what do you think?
You know, if I could if I could, I know this is horrifying, and I know that you probably think I'm I'm crazy, but if I could recall that time when I first emerged from my mother's womb, that'd be interesting.
that's I don't know.
Huh?
That's
Huh?
low-key horrifying though.
I know it's horrifying, right? But
like,
yeah, because we don't I don't have a memory of it.
yeah, I don't think anybody has any
and
memory
they
of
say
that.
that I came from my mom's womb. Go, really? Like what?
Imagine if you could remember being squeezed out. Like
Like what?
that's good. That's good. That's such a weird feeling. Imagine where you can't really see anything, bro. Where there's something pushing you out of where where your home is or something like that,
Samuka.
and it's all around you.
Yeah, man. Samuk na kayo, Samuka.
Very interesting choice.
I know, right?
Okay.
Ask me anything.
I'm Ogolo, guys. That's the whole point of the show. Si
I'm-
Jiggy na po na tong i-interview. So, akong ang next question sa atong na collect dire kini kay gikan ni Riley Tan.
Something si Riley.
Excuse me, sorry. Ang pangutan ni Riley is this is a very interesting question.
Okay, go
Do you think people are more defined sa ilang by their intentions or sa ilang actions
Are people defined by their intentions
or their actions?
or their actions? Isn't what isn't action a result of intention?
Well, yes, but sometimes there's these moments, Kenny, where you intend to do good pero ang imong actions kay
Something else.
they end up causing harm or something like that. So would you say people are more defined by their intentions or their actions?
Are people more defined by their intentions or their actions? You know, the easy answer is, of course, it's the actions, right? Because if you're thinking about it but you're not doing anything about it, then people will know you, because sometimes your intentions are just in your head, right? I mean, like if I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about something good, you'll never know, right? But if I'm doing something good, then you'll know what my intentions are, right? So yeah, of course, people are defined by their actions because that's what people can see.
Yeah.
Your actions are what people can hear about or can see, and your intentions may or may not be heard or may or may not be seen. You know, but sometimes, magod, in every action there is an intention, man sad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
Like for example, kaning may ingon ka nga, it was not my intention to hurt you. Panalitan ba,
Yeah,
diba?
lagi.
So you do something that for some reason hurts somebody, but that's not your intention, diba? So intention also matters. If you act, so it's difficult to separate intention and action.
Yeah, I think
because you know it's the intention that powers the action, right?
Yeah.
So if you separate the action, so masabot nimo nang automatic lang without any intention, like
Yeah, lagi. Pero naman po yung mga instances po, 'di ba? Nga naa sila gibuhat nga makaingon ka nga it's for your benefit. It's a good thing na ilang gibuhat. Pero ang ilang intention behind the act of kindness kay Berg sinister. Nga they want you to kanang gini, like they're doing something good for you para nasa like nakay utang sa ilaha ba, utang ng loob sa ilaha, or intentional nila gibuhat para na kay utang na loob sila, ha? Or something along the lines of that.
Interesting. I mean, that happens all the time, di ba? As I love saying all the time, we're all selfish beings. We're all selfish creatures. We're all selfish people. And the best way we know how is helping others. So we're all selfish people. And the best way we know how is to help others. To feed that selfishness of being happy. But sorry, I think I characterized the quote. We're all selfish beings. We all want to be happy. And the best way we know how to be happy selfishly is to help other people. So that's the correct quote.
Okay.
So selfish we want to be happy, but the best way we know how is to help other people. So in a way, what I'm saying is helping others is actually a selfish act.
Yeah.
Because it feels good.
Yeah, it feels good to do.
Right? And for whatever reason, like you'll go to heaven, or you're pleasing God, or you're
you want to project that you're a good person.
Yeah. So
or
whether
something like
whether kung saan mo analyze by helping others can be viewed from that lens. It can be a selfish act, and I'd rather have a selfish person who helps other people than an unselfish person who doesn't help anybody. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Kana. Naipangutana si General. Pero ang iya pangutana, it's in regards to isa ka show na to. Nangutana si General, is the magic hour still active?
Yeah, as long as Kuya Magic is here, of course it'll still be around. Watch out for another Magic Hour soon.
Yeah, wala lang kaya na padayon ang atong shows recently kay
naguba man atong wifi.
Naguba ang atong antena, naguba pa jud atong wifi dire.
Ang hinapay pag yun niya ako, naguba pag yun.
Yeah, so karon na dito nakabalik og sugod sa atong mga just recently lang jud nato nakabalik og sugod sa atong mga live show, guys. Kay the damage was intense. And
that's a maybe a wrongly phrased question. I mean, like I don't know if you're asking me the same thing, but I think the more accurate question siguro, because people don't want to be bored, first of all, right? Boredom is a prolonged amount of boredom is bad, diba? I mean, you could imagine what you could do with extended amounts of boredom, right? So ang pangutana siguro nga insakto is what excites me, right?
No. I
what
think
excites me,
like the thought behind the question is basically
happiness can be had with a glass of wine and cheese, right? I'm happy with that, right?
Yeah, okay.
Right?
I guess.
Yeah.
Pero the question is really more on the along the lines of what does happiness look like to you on a day-to-day basis?
On a day-to-day basis,
like
again, if I have a glass of wine, cheese, and maybe like a good basketball game with the Lakers leading, then that's happiness to me, right? You know what I mean?
If the Lakers win, I'm happy.
Yeah,
if the
yeah.
Lakers lose, I'm sad.
I'm sad, right? So that's what I mean, because happiness man good. Kanang question na man good. If you want to ask a deeper question, then maybe you should rephrase it, or maybe that's not even a deep question as most people think it is, right? Maybe happiness is actually very simple. Maybe happiness is not complicated. Maybe being happy is not all that. It's just a glass of wine and cheese and the Lakers winning, right?
It's
right?
the simple pleasures
in
life.
It's simple. Or are you asking me the exact question that I answered, or is there a deeper question that you'd like to ask me when it comes to happiness?
Well, I think that was just it. Like,
Okay.
what would you say makes you happy on a day-to-day basis? Something along the lines of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So yeah,
Mm,
anything. Well, learning something new makes me happy.
mm.
Lakers winning makes me happy. Like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and like yeah,
It's just the simple things for Jiggy:
yeah.
cheese, wine,
And
and
the Lakers winning.
Lakers W.
And they're leading, by the way. Naglabaw sila sa ilahang silingan, the Los Angeles
Los
Clippers.
Angeles Clippers.
Yeah.
Paano po-
Yeah, I'm
pangit
wondering.
ng parang Clippers ko rin.
I'm wondering, ba, like, di ba the home court of the Los Angeles Lakers used to be the Staples Center, right?
Yeah, they used to share the exact same.
Yeah, and then kaning Clippers ba? Clip niya Staples, di ba? Kanang Staples is an actual office supplies place, di ba?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they actually sell Staples at Staples Center, right? But kaning Clippers ba? Like, what is this? Is this another? Is this related to the Staples, the Clippers?
I don't know jud ang me
Huh?
like ang history behind the name of the team.
Interesting, right? Like Staples, mas bagay ang Clippers sa Staples Center kay napay Staples, napay Clipper. What kind of clipper is it, right? Like, is it a nail clipper or something?
Who knows? Actually, maybe na, pwede na to i-Google, pero as of the moment,
Yeah.
as of the moment, the Clippers don't matter because they're 5-15 currently ang ilang record, so I fully expect them to lose.
Yeah. And I think they're just mired with a lot of controversy now with the whole scandal.
Yeah.
Katong kang Kawhi Leonard, di ba?
Yeah, and besides the injuries, na po yung
And then
scandal.
na-discover ni Pedro something. What's his name again?
Gosh, I keep forgetting his name.
Let me just because he's Filipino. He's actually a very famous podcaster. We can't not mention his name. Hold on, give me a second. Let's get.
We need to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. Downloaded.
Pedro.
Here, Hankin.
Ito Pedro Kalungsod.
Pablo Torre.
Pablo
Torre finds out. Pinoy ni siya, bay.
Pablo.
Pinoy ni siya. He's 100% Filipino. Mom and dad Pinoy, right? And
Pinoy represent.
And yang show, yang podcast, he investigates like kaning stuff about sports and entertainment. So non political stuff ba, non-controversial stuff in the sense nga sports pwede ram ta mag-away without killing each other, right? Kanang non-consequential kayo. Dili kayo siya kanang consequential ba nga, although na magpatay gyapon sa sports, di ba? Especially football, di ba?
Especially kung na ay pusta.
Oh, okay. Lahi na po ng storya.
Lahi na po
ng storya. Labi na karon nga grabe kay pinustaan na isa.
Yeah, lagi grabe.
Si Damon Jones, di ba? Na implicate ko niya, ni-mention ko na nga ni LeBron James, di ba?
Yeah.
Unsa man na siya nga nung appoil man si LeBron James nga murag I think Damon James kuno revealed some private information about the availability of LeBron James and whatever, something like that.
Teammate ni LeBron basically
This was in the Miami Heat days ba ni siya? Damon Jones?
I think so.
Yeah.
Di ko sure, pero he was basically giving out information to batters, basically telling them when LeBron would and would not play. Stuff like that. So, murag na increased odds ba nga basin mo daog ang iyang team or mapili ang team kung wala si LeBron, something like that.
Grabe mo kayong power sa kwarta ba isa?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Unfortunately.
And I don't know how we'll be able to do it, but we really need to minimize the power of money. I think grabe rin kay ka powerful ang kwarta ba? I don't know if I'm even saying it correctly,
Yeah,
like,
well, I and genuinely I don't know if that's even possible. Pero who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, all right.
But it's kind of funny, no? Nga ang naka-break sa story kay Pinoy.
Yeah.
It's really funny kay nakaingon jud ko ba like Pinoy dito? Mga chismoso jud dito, no? Chismoso jud din mga Pinoy, no?
Kamo diyan amoy mga chismis diya nga ganahan ninyo pahisgot. Amoy ganahan nga hisgutan diya unsa man kang John Rowitan.
Nada siya gisend nga link sa imo, ha?
Kuha na siya kaning clip na siya sa kuan ni Cooper ang nagsayo-sayo, I think.
Ay, okay. Cooper ay mo pag?
Akong pag nga sige lag Sige, nagpanilap na ko.
Ka-cute.
Oh, good.
Well, our final question
Mm.
of the day, if wala pa lain nga questions ka mo apas, is, well, Jiggy, you're still a very young man, so if
Still
you
a
could
young man, huh?
if you could ask yourself, your future self, one question, what would it be?
If I could ask myself,
Yeah, your future self, one question, what would it be?
na ako ipangutana sa akong future self,
Mm-mm.
why would I ask my future self? Well, if I had to ask my future self,
Yeah,
okay, so
but if you had to ask him any question,
so you mean to say if I could travel to the future
meet your future self, yeah, and
then ask
them any question, what would it be?
ask my future self a question. Why would I want to ask my future self a question, first of all? And what question would that be?
Yeah, what would you want to know about the future, basically? About you in the future.
Ah.
Or about the world in the future, siguro.
Ah, okay. Is it good?
Is it good?
How's the future? Is it good? Is it good? Did AI really take over? Do you have a job?
Did AI steal our job?
or are you getting paid for not working? Maybe I'll ask that question. Maybe I don't know, man. Like, there's so many things that we don't know. We don't know what we don't know, as I love saying, right?
yeah,
We don't
like
know what nakibaw sa atong wa nahibaw. Na yung mga pangutana nga wa pa nato na pangutana. There are questions that we haven't even dreamt of asking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the future is wide open. I mean, like, we're very bad predictors of the future. I mean, we can speculate, we can predict, but at the end of the day, the future is wide open. We really don't know what we don't know. And to be able to predict the future is actually a powerful superpower, right? Which
yeah,
nobody
exactly.
has,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and that's why that's like kind of the point po daw sa pangutana. Like, if there's one thing about the future you would like to know, what is it? And it's like, did AI take over?
Is everybody okay?
So,
is everybody okay? Like, how many years down the line are you talking about future?
Any amount of time, really. It's up to you. Pero
are people living forever now? Maybe like 1,000 years from now, I'll ask my future self, my 1,000-year-old self.
1,000-year-old.
How does it feel to be 1,000 years old, Jiggy?
It hurts.
I hate drinking blood. Nabampire na buang.
Vampira man day.
Ha?
Vampira naman day.
Hi. So, daghang salamat sa inyo ang pag-apil-apil sa inyong pagtanaw. Di ako naamo po yung mga pangutana. Palihog lang, i-post lang sa ato ang Facebook page. Kung naamo yung mga questions. Kamusta may score sa si Emma Riza ng utana. Si Emma, mama ni usa sa mga local artists. Yeah, we still have a radio station. Don't worry about it. We'll be back on the air soon. Yeah.
Well, I think that's pretty much all questions na atong na prep for today's episode.
Yeah. Ikaw Ralph, kaning
ano man?
Natong Christmas party mo, sayo ra ba ka kuno? Ang amo ang nadaugan nga kaning music or banda is Village People, di ba?
Yeah.
Unya Macho Man kaning YMCA ilang mga kanta, di ba? Kanang In the Navy, Can't Stop the Music, and so on and so forth. So interesting kini. So ang pangutana ni unsa man ni di maramto ka members ang kuan ang Village People. Unsa man ninyo pagkanta nga daghan makita sa ato ang grupo.
Ang uban man kay props.
Props?
Yeah.
Di makakinalag props sa Village People.
I think di ko sure unsay plano nila pero naman daw props. So wala pa lagi ko kapel sa practice, mga palagi ko sa practice run para makakita ko sa plano.
So guys, if you have some questions, just post it on our social media platforms. It doesn't have to be now. We're always on our social media platforms. Ralph here and myself and Kuya Magic and the team. We'll gladly answer your questions. It doesn't have to be just for me. Kung naamoy pangutana ni Jiggy, pwede nimo i-post. Kung naamoy pangutana ni Raf, i-post lang pod. Kung naamoy pangutana ni Kuya Magic or whoever, na may mga comments and suggestions on how to make 105.1 TMC better, let us know. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagsalmot sa amuang programa nga gitawag namo og AJA Ask Jiggy Anything. Till the next episode, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.